It's another Where You At? We're at the Irish Design Center in Oakland. Monica and hanging out with Tom.
Hi.
Tom, you're one of the proprietors, one of the owners of this place.
Yes, with my wife Mara. We've owned the shop for 7 of the 47 years it's been in existence. We're one of the cultural hubs for Irish and Celtic culture here in Pittsburgh, and we love it.
It's amazing. Now, in one section of your store, you have clothing.
Yes, we do. And we had talked about before you came in some of the traditional Irish clothing, and this is one of the traditional Irish fisherman sweaters. There's a whole story behind it. A lot of the wool comes from the Aran Islands, and there's different patterns, and the different patterns all have names. But we found out from a woman who was one of the top seamstresses, knitters in Ireland, that in any village, whoever was making the sweaters, they would put a little hitch, a little signature stitch in it, so that if a fisherman wore the sweater and their ship tragically went down and they washed up, they could say, oh, they're from that village or they're from another village. So there's a lot of culture that goes behind these. And you'll see people in our Irish parade, St. Patrick's Day parade, wearing many of our sweaters because they come here and get them. So we have clothes for everyone here, all ages, all sizes. You don't have to be Irish to wear this clothing. We cater to the Scots and the Welsh as well. And if you want to look around, you can see that we have like for example, here's one of our favorite vendors, Jack Murphy. They started out just making clothes for people who were riding horses and horse and buggies. And then they developed a whole beautiful line of clothing. And they also have, here, try one on, our hats, our equestrian hats. And all of this is really waterproof. Why do you think?
Why?
Because it's Ireland. And they say, what's the weather? Well, it starts to rain in September, and it'll rain until maybe April. Although I have to say, I was just there in June. I didn't have a drop of rain. Yeah.
All right, Tom, so we're going to move on from clothing to what next location in your shop?
Well, let's go by, since it's on the way, let's go by the jewelry.
Just checked out the jewelry section, and now we're at the food section of Irish Design Center, right?
Right, this is our food pantry. When we bought the shop, there was one little shelf of food. But as you see, if you pan around, we've really created a small grocery. Many people come here to get their favorites from back home. So, for example, we have Cadbury bars that are the real Irish recipe. Here in the United States, it's a little different. It's more bitter. And so people like what they're used to, which is the less bitter tasting chocolate from back home. We have shortbread. We actually have stock for a full Irish breakfast, which if anybody's ever gone to Ireland, it consists of, eggs and their kind of bacon, and they have different kinds of bread pudding, and they always have baked beans and tomatoes with their full Irish breakfast. Any restaurant or any hotel you go to, they always serve it.
Yeah.
And there are traditional things like McVitie's, and they have these crackers which are really popular. We can't keep these in stock. And tea. Of course we have to remember tea because Ireland's known for tea.
So Tom, next time people are in Oakland, definitely come on by and visit the Irish.
There's a big sign outside with 3 sheep on it, and it says, don't be sheepish, come on in. So we'll see you hopefully this fall as we get ready for great Christmas gift ideas.
And Pittsburgh Irish Festival. Tell us about
that's
that
coming
real quick.
up September 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's the 33rd annual festival. We hold it at the Kerry Furnace down there near Swissvale and Rankin. And it's just like Ireland, only smaller.